Walt Disney dreamed of a place where families could escape to a world of wonder and imagination. He envisioned a park where both children and adults could experience joy and magic together, a place where dreams could come true. That dream became a reality in 1955 with the opening of Disneyland in Anaheim, California. It was a groundbreaking moment in entertainment history, marking the birth of a new kind of amusement park. Disneyland was a smash hit. People from all over the country flocked to experience the magic firsthand. The park offered a unique blend of attractions, shows, and themed lands that captivated visitors. It redefined the concept of amusement parks. No longer were they just places with rides and games. Disneyland introduced immersive storytelling and meticulously crafted environments. It transported guests to magical lands. Each themed area, from Adventureland to Tomorrowland, offered a different experience, allowing visitors to step into worlds of fantasy and adventure. They could meet their favorite characters. Iconic figures like Mickey Mouse and Cinderella roamed the park, bringing smiles to the faces of young and old alike. The park became a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just a place to visit, it became a symbol of joy, creativity, and the power of imagination. It solidified Disney's place as a global entertainment giant. The success of Disneyland paved the way for future expansions and innovations in the world of theme parks. In 1971, Walt Disney World opened its gates in Orlando, Florida. This new park was even more ambitious, offering a vast array of experiences and attractions. This was an even more ambitious project. Spanning over 25,000 acres, it included multiple theme parks, hotels, and recreational facilities. Walt Disney World boasted multiple theme parks. It had hotels, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Disney's Animal Kingdom each offered unique experiences. It even had its own transportation system. The park's popularity exploded. The monorail and ferry boats became iconic symbols of the resort, making transportation an adventure in itself. It drew millions of visitors annually. Disney expanded globally. The success of Walt Disney World demonstrated the universal appeal of Disney's brand of magic. Tokyo Disneyland opened in 1983. It was the first Disney park outside the United States, bringing the magic to a new audience. Euro Disney, later renamed Disneyland Paris, followed in 1992. Despite initial challenges, it became a beloved destination for European visitors. These parks weren't just about rides and attractions, they offered immersive experiences. Every detail was designed to transport guests into the stories and worlds they loved. Guests could step into their favorite stories. Whether it was exploring a pirate's lair or flying through space, the parks made fantasies come to life. They could interact with beloved characters. These interactions created unforgettable memories and deepened the emotional connection to the Disney brand. Disney's meticulous attention to detail was evident everywhere. From the architecture to the landscaping, every element was crafted to enhance the storytelling experience. The parks created a sense of wonder for people of all ages. Fireworks, parades, and special events added to the magic, making each visit unique. They became synonymous with family entertainment. Generations of families have made memories at Disney parks, passing down the tradition of visiting these magical places. For decades, Disney parks experienced unparalleled success. They continued to innovate and expand, always finding new ways to enchant and entertain. They were a testament to the enduring power of imagination and storytelling. The legacy of Walt Disney's dream lives on, inspiring wonder and joy in millions of hearts around the world. Recent years have witnessed a troubling trend at Disney parks: declining attendance. Reports indicate a stark contrast to the usual crowds. Once bustling with families and tourists from around the globe, these parks now seem eerily quiet. This is especially noticeable at Walt Disney World in Florida. Known for its magical experiences and iconic attractions, the park's empty walkways are a surprising sight. The summer of 2023 saw unusually low numbers. Typically, summer is peak season, with families flocking to the parks during school vacations. This was even during peak seasons like the July 4th weekend. Historically, this holiday has always drawn massive crowds, making the recent decline even more striking. Wait times for rides, usually a testament to the park's popularity, have dwindled significantly. Attractions that once had hours-long waits now see guests walking right on. Data shows a significant drop compared to pre-pandemic levels. The numbers paint a clear picture of the changing dynamics within the parks. The Magic Kingdom, Disney World's flagship park, saw average wait times plummet. This park, often the face of Disney's theme park empire, is now a shadow of its former self. Animal Kingdom, known for its immersive animal experiences, also experienced a decrease. The once vibrant and lively park now feels subdued. Hollywood Studios, home to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, had the most dramatic drop. This park, which once drew massive crowds for its themed attractions, now sees fewer visitors. This once bustling park now sees significantly shorter lines. The excitement and energy that once filled the air seem to have dissipated. This decline in attendance raises concerns about the future of Disney's theme park empire. The parks have long been a cornerstone of Disney's brand and revenue. It prompts questions about the reasons behind this shift. Are changing travel habits, economic factors, or perhaps even the lingering effects of the pandemic to blame? The once packed queues are now a shadow of their former selves. The sight of empty lines is both a relief for visitors and a concern for the park's management. Guests who once braved hours-long waits now walk onto rides. For many, this might seem like a dream come true, offering a more relaxed and enjoyable experience. This might seem like a dream come true for some. However, the broader implications for Disney's business model are concerning. However, it paints a worrying picture for Disney's bottom line. The parks rely heavily on visitor spending to maintain their operations and fund new attractions. The parks rely heavily on visitor spending. This includes not just ticket sales, but also food, merchandise, and special experiences. This includes ticket sales, food, and merchandise. With fewer visitors, all these revenue streams are impacted. The decrease in attendance directly impacts Disney's revenue. The financial health of the parks is crucial for the company's overall success. It raises questions about the company's long-term profitability. As Disney navigates these challenges, the future of its theme parks remains uncertain. One of the most significant factors contributing to the decline in Disney park attendance is the rising cost of a visit. Over the past decade, the cost of admission has surged, making it increasingly difficult for the average family to afford a trip to the happiest place on Earth. Over the years, Disney has steadily increased ticket prices. This trend shows no signs of slowing down, with annual price hikes becoming the norm rather than the exception. This makes a trip to the parks increasingly unaffordable for many families. The dream of experiencing Disney magic is slipping out of reach for those on a tight budget. What was once an accessible vacation destination is now a luxury experience. Families who once visited regularly are now finding it harder to justify the expense. A 4-day park hopper pass, allowing access to all 4 Walt Disney World parks, can now cost hundreds of dollars per person. This is a significant financial commitment for most families. Single-day ticket prices have also skyrocketed. The cost for just 1 day in the park can be prohibitive, especially for larger families. This makes it challenging for families on a budget to experience even a single day of magic. The financial strain is evident as families weigh the cost against other necessities. This sharp increase in ticket prices has priced out many potential visitors. The parks, once bustling with eager guests, are now seeing fewer visitors. They are now forced to reconsider their vacation plans. Many are opting for more affordable alternatives that offer similar experiences without the hefty price tag. Families are seeking more affordable entertainment options. Local amusement parks, zoos, and beaches are becoming popular choices for those looking to make the most of their vacation budget. The cost of a Disney vacation extends far beyond park tickets. Accommodation, food, and souvenirs all add up, making the overall expense even more daunting. The price of food and merchandise inside the parks has also risen considerably. A simple meal or a small souvenir can now cost a small fortune. A single meal at a quick-service restaurant can now cost a significant amount. This adds to the financial burden, making it harder for families to enjoy their time without worrying about expenses. Even snacks like popcorn and churros have seen price hikes. These small treats, once an affordable indulgence, are now a luxury. This makes it challenging for families to stay within their budget. The joy of the experience is often overshadowed by the constant worry about costs. The high cost of food and drinks adds to the overall financial burden of a Disney trip. For many, the magic of Disney is becoming an unattainable dream. Social media echoes, empty parks, frustrated families. Social media platforms are abuzz with discussions about the empty Disney parks. Visitors share their experiences. They post photos of deserted walkways and short wait times. The hashtag #EmptyDisney has gained traction. It showcases the unusual lack of crowds. Many users express surprise at the emptiness. They recall a time when navigating the parks was a challenge due to the sheer number of people. Families have taken to social media to voice their frustrations about the rising costs. They share stories of having to cancel planned trips. They talk about the financial strain of affording a Disney vacation. These personal anecdotes provide a glimpse into the real-life impact of Disney's pricing strategies. The comment sections of Disney-related articles and blog posts are filled with similar sentiments. People express disappointment and anger at the company's decisions. The online conversation reflects a growing discontent among Disney fans. Many feel priced out of the magic they once cherished. They question whether the experience is still worth the cost. This negative sentiment online is a cause for concern for Disney. It tarnishes the company's family-friendly image. It could have long-term consequences for brand loyalty. Beyond the parks, Disney's financial struggles. The decline in park attendance is just one piece of the puzzle in Disney's financial struggles. The company is facing challenges in other areas as well. Disney Plus, the company's streaming service, has experienced slower than expected subscriber growth. This is a setback for Disney. They had hoped streaming would offset losses in traditional media. The streaming market has become increasingly competitive. Consumers have a plethora of options. Disney's movie studio, once a reliable cash cow, has also faced headwinds. Some recent releases have underperformed at the box office. This is partly due to changing audience tastes. It's also due to the growing popularity of streaming services. Even Pixar, known for its critically acclaimed animated films, has experienced a few box office disappointments. This raises concerns about the studio's ability to consistently deliver hits. These challenges have contributed to a decline in Disney's stock price. Investors are concerned about the company's future profitability. Disney has announced cost-cutting measures. These include layoffs and a hiring freeze. These actions highlight the seriousness of the situation. They signal a need for the company to adapt to the changing entertainment landscape.